Um, Next we have the engineer, which is definitely my favorite as class because I like building stuff. So I don't know if I'll show you this whole thing. I might have to edit it. But the engineer essentially just, which his name, what his name is, just builds stuff. He's the engineer. So he has a shotgun. He has a pistol. Apparently he doesn't have a right arm, but okay. And he has a wrench, which is, I guess you could call it his melee weapon, but also is used for building and stuff. So this is his PDA, I think, and these are different things he can build. So if I press 3, I can build a teleporter entrance.
Teleporter going up.
And if you looked right here, or looked at towards the bottom right, it shoot up or it took some ammo. That's what teleporters do. So when I whack it, it starts going faster. And so since that's the entrance of the teleporter, we obviously need an exit. So when I press 4, I can put the exit right here.
Teleporter coming right up.
See, I took up more ammo, so I just walk back to this cabinet, which gives me full health and ammo. So I'll start hitting it again. It'll go. And now you can see there's a glow around both of these, and it's powered. The two portals or teleporters are now connected. So when I stand on the entrance, I'll be teleported to the exit. And these can go around maps, like across a whole map, if they're safe enough. So now I can also have a dispenser, which I'll put up right here.
Erecting a dispenser.
And since if you're the one who built this stuff, or if you're an enemy, you can actually jump onto the machinery, which is nice for getting to higher places. Because if I was another class and I came to friendly engineer's dispenser, I'd actually go right through it. But since I built it, I can get on top of it and say I can maybe jump up here. There's just a whole bunch of stuff you can do with engineer, kind of tricky stuff I've learned. But as you can see now, the dispenser is obviously dispensing health and ammo, so that's nice when you are in places when you're not by any health kits or ammo kits or anything like that. Now, pretty much the best thing about being an engineer is your sentry gun.
Sentry going up.
So all 4 things you can build with the engineer have levels. Level 1 is the worst, level 2 is pretty good, and level 3 is the best. So level 3 on the teleporters will make them go faster, recharge faster. Level 3 on the dispenser will give it more health, I think, and make it generate more health and ammo quicker. And level 2 on the sentry gun, well, right now it's just, let me see if I can grab my Wrangler so I can show you guys what exactly it does. There we go. Okay, so I just have this. It does drop you can get, but you can control your sentry gun. So right now, best my sentry gun can shoot is just not that bad, you know. It will certainly do some damage, but once I hit it, I give it 200 ammo. It powers up to the next level, which is 2 of those guns. So it'll go like, which is a lot more menacing than the original. So now the max level of the sentry gun, if I can get it, is that with rockets. So with this, you can start shooting, and you can shoot rockets. And sentries will automatically target any enemies once they're in the area, so you don't have to do the targeting, it'll do it automatically. So another thing you can do with sentries, once you have the Wrangler and a 3rd level, you can actually, like with the other classes, you can rocket jump.
Road coming through.
So since you built the sentry, you'll get hurt by the damage and bullets shot by it. So that's kind of a good thing in a way. So when I aim it down here, let me see if I can do this right. I right click. I'll be okay, let me get some more health. Hold on. But you can see it's pretty much like I have a rocket, but it's a lot more powerful than the rocket jumper. Or the rocket jump. So there we go. And this is my just demolish. You click whatever you built and I'll just explode it. So let me put away my exits. I can put an exit here. Can I?
Teleporter coming right up.
Yeah. There you go. And now, once those two teleporters connect, I'll actually be able to get up and teleport to the top of I guess you could call it like a bridge top? Bridge cover, whatever. So now I'm able to just teleport here, and even my oh, but even my own teammates can teleport up there too, so that's nice. Let me just switch classes. I'm gonna die, but that's okay. Well, I do have a right arm. Would you look at that? Now, once you change classes, if you're an engineer, all of your buildings will be destroyed. If you change a wrench during this, any buildings that you had will also be destroyed. But now, let's go to the medic. Pretty much the one of the most vital players of the team that not everybody always wants to play. So, the medic is mainly healing instead of attacking. So the first gun he has, or weapon he has, is his medigun, which shoots darts as seen, or syringes. So that's kind of painful. Yeah. Now he has his medigun, which too bad I don't have anybody to show it on. But when I would left click on somebody, I would start healing them. And if you look in the bottom right hand corner of my screen, there's an Uber charge, and right now it's 0%. But well, yeah, it's 0%. But once I heal enough people and stuff, it'll get to 100. And when I right click, whoever I'm healing will become invincible, and I'll become invincible too, and we can just plow with a whole bunch of stuff. So that's why usually people that you see medics healing a lot are heavies, because a heavy invincible is pretty powerful. It's called Ubercharge, in case you're wondering, because each class has their own. They're all unique. They're each from somewhere. The medic in this case is from Germany, so Uber means super, I think. So it's Supercharge, and yeah. So his third is his melee weapon is just a saw. And sometimes your saws can have effects, like if you have the amputator or whatever with as your saw and you taunt, it'll heal all nearby teammates. Next, we have the sniper, which has its 3 weapons. The first one is obviously a sniper rifle. Second one is this SMG, or a semi-machine gun or something like that. So, when he shoots this, I honestly think this is the coolest gun in the whole game. Just, it's handheld and just it can do that. So, when I go to number 1 with the sniper rifle, and I right click, I can zoom in, and this red dot right here shows where I'm aiming. And next to the right of that red dot is a charge thing with a lightning bolt, and that's how much power I have. So once it's 100%, you can do the most damage, and 100% shots on headshots will kill almost any class, regardless of their health, immediately. So pretend like, because heavies have the highest health class, highest health in the game. If he's coming out here, I shot him, he could be dead right there. So yeah, snipers are nice at camping. You can just sit here. If anybody comes out, just shoot them. But you also have to be careful of spies, because spies can easily get past enemy lines, and if you're just standing there and you're facing that way, you're back exposed. They'll get a huge backstab on you. So the third weapon is the knife, which is his melee weapon. Probably, most likely, hitting spies with this. Another thing you can have with the sniper actually is the huntsman, which is pretty much a bow. I mean, it's not that. Instead of the sniper rifle, you have a bow, so this is more handy if you're down on the field, not up high, and you can just shoot like this. Yeah. Still does a pretty good job. It's nice just to shoot a couple arrows into a huge group of enemies, because sometimes you get a good hit. And lastly, we have the spy, one of the slyest and most probably difficultest classes to play actually well. Just the whole idea about them is it's tricky. So, I have no one else on the server, so I can't really show you what the zappers or any backstabs will do. Hopefully, if we do some gameplay, I could show you that later. But, so with a spy, the first weapon he has is just his revolver. Just shoots basic rounds like that. It looks pretty cool too. The second is his zapper. So actually, since I have nobody to test it on, like I said before, hopefully I'll be able to show you guys on some other gameplay with Nate or something. But the zapper with the engineer, like I had before, is he can zap buildings. So that pretty much anything the engineer builds, he can put on it, his zapper on it, and it'll just start shorting out and start attacking it. Now he has his knife, which is good for another melee, or if somebody's totally facing the back of him, like pretend there's a guy facing this way, or sniper, which will most likely be up here, I can walk up, and once the knife is at the back of an enemy, he'll raise his hand up, and then once you click that, he'll raise it down and do a backstab, which does like 5,000 damage, something like that, and I think it's crit too, so it's pretty much a guaranteed kill. Why do I keep going back in? And now number 4, he can disguise. So any of these classes he can disguise as the enemy. So say I want to disguise as an enemy demo man. Since I'm the only one on the server, I have the same name. But if there was another blue person here, he would see me, the spy right here on the sledge. He would see me as a friendly demo man with the name Tf2. So even if the actual Pax Fug was coming out here, I'd be here and it'd be like him. But however, when you're disguised, you can put on electro zappers or zap enemy buildings. If you shoot, your disguise is lost immediately. So if you're shooting around a sentry gun, you're pretty much dead right away. And the last thing about a spy is when you right click, they can go invisible. So, with the right thing that looks like a watch on my right wrist, or left wrist, tells you how much time, so it ran out right there, and right next to my ammo, it has my cloak, which regenerates with the Envious watch, which is the default watch that you get, or cloaking device that you get when you first play. So when you're invisible, nobody but your own teammates can see you, so the enemy cannot see you. So, for all they know, nobody is here right now. But once it runs out, it reveals. And if I'm cloaked, and I right-click again, I'll just uncloak. You can also disguise yourself when you're cloaked. So, excuse me, if you see somebody just uncloak with who's on your team right there, and you didn't see them before, they're obviously an enemy because, well, let's face it, you know, demo man can't cloak or anything. So, I think that's about the basics. I'll try to put up, like I said, a video about some gameplay and stuff. And yeah, that's about it. You've hopefully just been filled in with some classes about Team Fortress 2, like I said before, or at least, let me show you. These are just vanilla weapons. I'm pretty sure not many people use these. Both the guns, I have all these guns, I have all these knives you can change, these watches. I don't know about the zapper, but if you go into my backpack, there's a whole bunch of hats, definitely, but a whole bunch of weapons and other stuff you can have. So these are some boots that reduce your damage with rocket jumps as a soldier. These things, if you land on somebody with a rocket jump, they'll get more damage. Let's see, this is another minigun. That's, yeah, you don't want to know what that is. This is extinguisher, just a whole bunch of other stuff, and this is the sandwich. Heavy's most favorite is food. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Hopefully, you guys will maybe look at this game or something like that, because it's a great game. Even though it is old, they're still constantly adding some stuff. Halloween updates are a huge thing, and yeah. Unlike some other games like Call of Duty or something like that, Team Fortress 2, you work like a team. I'm not saying anything bad about those games. I've never played them. I can't judge them. But I'm just saying Team Fortress 2, you have to work more as a team, because obviously in the name it's Team Fortress 2. So if you You need a teleporter or sentry. Somebody has to take the risk to be an engineer. Okay, so I'm just kind of mumbling. So now I'll end this video with a great heavy sandwich eating. That's Team Fortress 2 pretty much, in a nutshell. Yep. Alright. See ya.